Good day everyone and welcome back to Transport Fever 2. So I've noticed a slight little problem here. I think we're going to be transporting tools way too quickly to Victorville. That and we might need to add another road vehicle here for the Victorville transfer. To be precise, how are we currently doing with that? Okay, 22 out of 95. Yeah, let's get another vehicle here. So let's just clone this vehicle here. Let's see here. We're gonna clone it. Alright. So road vehicle 12. Great. The other thing I started thinking about here is, okay, Victorville also is gonna be demanding food here. So really quickly, let's just see where everything is kind of ending up. Okay, so the food is in this area. There's only 2 buildings. We have a lot more demand for the machines there. Also, Houston. All right, we got goods and construction. All right, just wanted to remember what Houston's demanding there. Hampton just wants food and fuel at the moment. I think we're gonna have to start work on getting stuff to the steel mill there, or not. And then we can get steel to the machines factory here over in Glendale. This is still a bit of a mystery how exactly we're gonna bring it up here to Victorville. Yeah, we're better off not doing anything with that. We can also then get some machines to Glendale once we have achieved that. But for now, we can at least look at transporting some food to Victorville. And I'm thinking we can easily achieve that here if we use Train 42 here, which is the tools to currently assigned the tools to Victorville. If we have it, it's already passing through the Houston food processing plant. So if we have it come into here, I've already got the track set up for this here. If we have it come into here, it can also pick up some food and take it over there. The question is, how much food do we want to bring in comparison to tools? Let's see here. Also, this line can go wrong pretty quickly. If you, for example, if there's no food there for it to pick up, if Victorville, for whatever reason, stops accepting food because of, we're not meeting the supply needed, there's things that can happen there with that. So it's a kind of risky thing to do this early on, but I think it's not going to really affect things too much. So we're going to manage the line here. And what we're going to do is, where is it? It's up over here. So after it goes to Houston Tools, we're going to add a station here. It's going to pick up some food. We're going to go into Manage Cargo here. And I'm actually going to lower this a touch. So let's set to pick up 75% tools just for now. That's not going to affect its profitability too much. And let's have it pick up to 25% food. And then it's going to drop off as normal. So this should work. I don't think I showed it in the last video, but we have this Houston Waypoint 1 because once again, for some reason, we had rogue trains going some ridiculous route and there was no explanation for why it did it. So that should be resolved for now. So let's go ahead and start resume the game here, and we'll see if that works out. In the meantime, let's quickly just go over the profitability here. Let's go through line statistics here, and let's look what's going on with the balance, the rate, all that good stuff. Lexington Steel Mill is that a tick over issue? I mean, the good news is clearly some of this is line 1. What's going on in Grand Prairie, line 1? Huh. Okay, Uh-oh. We hang on, I need to take a look at this. This is interesting. Actually, I should also really look at the destination layer a bit more. So what's going on here with... Alright, yeah, I'm not surprised. That's not going to really reveal a lot at this point for me. But I noticed... That's not it. Which one is it? Actually, this is actually something I should probably be looking at here, because... Yeah, well, that's going to be overload, sure. That's going to happen. To Houston now demands tools. Okay, that is most, This has definitely changed, what's going on here. The problem is it's going to be difficult to supply the tools well, the tools is easy. The greater issue is machines are needed at both places now, so we really got to get that machines line going here. It's easy to get the wood. We've got the existing infrastructure in for that, so wood, no problem. Really going to be coming down to how do we get the machines. I just have not managed to work out the best. I've considered going through a pass there. I've considered bringing it best method so far. A lot of work needs to be done with this mess to get to the steel. Let's spend a little time looking at this, in fact. Look at the contours here. I'm concerned more so with the major... I think it's doable. Let's not keep that up. That's driving me nuts. Let's just tentatively draw a line here. Alright, that's not so bad so far. Yeah, it wants to build a tunnel, but we're actually carving up this way. So, honestly, a tunnel through there, if that's the worst of it, that's pretty good. This is actually more feasible than I thought. For now, let's get a station in here. Do we want this? No, we're gonna need a road. Oh, probably. I don't think we're gonna be shipping anything backwards there. You know, what Hampton does is what's worrisome. Although we could theoretically have a drop-off here and then ship that way. Yeah, that could work. If necessary. Again, the steel mill is the nightmare in this. But for now, we can at least get some things going here. So let's go ahead. Oh, we're gonna need probably oh boy, I don't even know where to begin with the estimates for how many tracks we're gonna need for this. Let's do 5. 5 seems like a very reasonable place to start here with this. Better to be safe than sorry with this, I'd say. So where do we want to place it? Actually, I kind of want to place it further back here. It'll make doing some things a little bit easier. Alright, so we'll place our station there. Plop that in right next to it. Did I build it long enough or not? I don't think I did. Well, would you look at that? I did build it long enough. Just long enough. I'm not even gonna trim that probably. Okay, so the next thing we want to do, let's actually quite easy to supply iron there. Coal would have to come from here probably. So if we put a station in here, it could easily hook up to the line going up that way. We kind of need to have a Y in here somewhere. One path going up that way, and then of course connecting up this way. How do we want to cut through this forest? It's been a while since we've actually done any, proper brand new routes here. Okay, since this line we can do here, we're not going to need this. No, this is still the best way to do this. So actually, we need to redo this here, don't we? Okay, so we've redone this. I've redone the station there, added an extra platform. Now let's see how I want to do this. This is where things get a little bit more interesting. I think we're best if we just follow along the coast. I think that'll be both visually nice as well as very practical there. So we're... Ooh. That's interesting. It's going to put a tunnel in there. I don't necessarily want to do a tunnel there. So if we do it like that... Now it's going to do a bridge. Oh, how wonderful. Thank you, uneven terrain. Alright, let's actually draw this back here a ways. We were being very generous with this curve here. It doesn't need to be that generous. Okay, it seems that no matter what, it's going to want to do a bridge through there. So let's just go with that. Although that is a very long bridge it's trying to do there. Good grief. I really need to pay more attention to what's going on here with the terrain. Alright, I have to say, this is actually proving rather tricky here, what I'm trying to do. We actually have, this mound right here that is quite challenging to deal with, to make the necessary connection. We either end up going too far down, or we end up having to try and get over this mound. I'm tempted to just smooth this out, but that will cost us quite a bit of money there to do so. Not hurting for money here. In fact, actually, now's a good time to... Let's just take a break from that while I think on how to resolve my mound issues. That's train 23. Nice to see it's doing okay as far as profits. Here we are. Train 42. I don't know how well it's doing. I mean, 15,000 is not much there. So I'm a little bit worried about its finances. One thing I think I want to do here, just to play it safe, let's hit manage line. I want to make sure it is able to use both of those, just in case. But while we're at it, let's take a look at how the vehicles are doing. Yeah, finances appear good. We did, of course, increase our costs there. Most importantly, are we satisfying things here? Did I specify that what this vehicle is supposed to load? Let's tell them to specifically pick up some of the food so that the food doesn't just sit there. Also, we got a bit of a transportation issue here in the city. Unfortunately, the tram... Why is that one still on the... Oh, no. Well, I think I found the problem here. Did I not hit that right? There we go. Yes, this little guy is slowing things down. We also probably... Hang on, let's see here. How many are actually on Victorville? Alright, and how many people are waiting there? 3 people waiting there, 52 people waiting there, and 3 people waiting there. I think we... Oh, this is a tough one because it's in this awkward stage right there. Well, first of all, we're probably not going to be using you anymore. Yeah, now there's 15 people waiting there. We're gonna have to buy another one of these trams here, but we're gonna want to wait just a little bit here on doing so, just so it spaces things out a bit better. I guess it's back to the mound issue, because everything else is looking okay. We'll have to, keep an eye on it there. Right, the mound. Okay, so I think I've come up with a bit of a solution to the mound here. It's not necessarily great. I mean, just look at this. Oh, it looks so weird from, yeah. This looks, oh wow, I didn't realize how weird this was. I mean, this feels like too much like a roller coaster here. This might require some more work, but for now, it's something. Well, that's certainly true. It is something. So now it's a matter of, I think, figuring out how to do the Y and put the coal mine in here, because we're going to pretty much have to take coal from there up there. Unless, has that coal mine... Yeah, that one's closed. Where all do we have coal mines now? There's 2 there. That's not great. Oh. Oh. How long has the steel mill been there? The answer, yeah, I think it's been here since the start of the game. I don't think we're going to be using this. I think this just, build, we could truck even. Okay, let's worry less about getting things up there, because apparently that's not going to be as big of an issue as I thought. A little premature to be making that. Also, I should have the contour map up again here. Yeah, let's try and stay up here a bit. Okay, this is starting to get really ridiculous. As it turns out, this coal mine is just in the absolute worst location for hooking up to the sawmill. Alright, so what I think we'll do is we'll do a cut down like this. And curve over like that. And then we'll have to probably meet up at that point there. Let's hope that that's not too strenuous. I mean, it's not ideal. I think we'll have to cut further back here. More like right there. And shave off a bit of that turn there. It really wants to go there, doesn't it? Okay, yeah, we're gonna want to shave off just a little bit more of that curve. Alright. Okay, I can't ask for much better than that, I don't think. That works pretty well. And eventually we're gonna have to get a Y in there for the steel mill, but for now this is fine. One challenge at a time here. And yeah, I hooked everything up right there, so ooh. Didn't do the crossover on a straight section. That actually shouldn't be too big of a deal. We can probably, out of this entire thing I built, this is probably the easiest to fix. So let's quickly do that. And it's not strictly necessary, really, with this, but it's so much easier if there's a straight section to work with. Yeah, I'll do what I did on the other side there. Yeah, just like that. And if we have to change some things over, it's not going to be the end of the world. Now we'll redo the curvature here. Okay, so there's a couple strategies we can do here for setting up the trains. I still haven't located the depot yet, but there is something to consider here, and I'm not sure what the exact answer for this is. But the best way to do it is let's just create a new line here. Now we want line management. All right. So the ways we could put this, we want to take logs to the sawmill. But the question is, do we want trains just running that distance there, or do we want them to take the planks all the way up here as one loop, if you will? The thing of it is, we could benefit from that. Could slow down things in a way. On the one hand, it keeps everything in sync as far as making sure that not too many logs are taken to the sawmill in comparison to the amount of planks being shipped to the machine's factory. On the other hand, this isn't necessarily optimized. And so I'm not really sure if this is the best way to do it. But it does simplify a couple parts of the process. For example, we just need to locate one depot to get our trains going. I think while we're at it, we might as well just try and get everything going here as well. As I said, we did plan somewhat for this here. It's not pretty, but this was somewhat planned for, with the possibility of somehow getting a train underneath that bridge. Is it a high enough elevation? I don't think so. Yeah, that's not gonna work. We'd have to raise the bridge. and trucking it that distance. It trucks, ooh. Pros and cons to trucking it. Really quickly, what's going on with the building supplies here? Ooh, good grief, we have a huge amount of building supplies. Makes me question what's going on here. Is Glendale happy with the amount of construction materials they're getting? I would say they're not, no. They're getting about, less than half of what they need. It's only, well, actually, I think it's now being distributed, so we can do better. Once again, we can do better with a lot of the shipping that we do. A lot of it is not great. For example, I don't know why I haven't started shipping food here. I know I had it set up. I know at one point I did, but a lot of things that I'm having to keep track of here, and I'm not doing as well of a job as I should. Part of the problem is I'm still not quite satisfied with what's going on here at the production at the goods factory, and a lot of that has to deal with the steel, which raises another problem. Ideally, each factory would have its own dedicated steel mill, and I'm not. There's some decisions that need to be made here to balance everything. We got 2 goods factories, 2 machines factories, and 4 steel mills. So each one could have their own steel mill supplying steel, which would be ideal. Problem is, there's a lot of things I need to think on here.